What's going on, YouTube? Welcome back to another video, and we are going to be switching things up a little bit. We are going to go from streaming Dynasty games to making them a full video. So this is going to be just like a stream. We're going to be playing the whole game, but instead it's going to be in a video format. So it's going to be the same commentary, same everything. Instead of a live stream, it's just going to be a video. So without further ado, let's get into the video. So we are in week 9. We are currently 4-3 overall and 3-2 in the division and in the Sun Belt division, and we are in 5th place behind Arkansas State, Louisiana, Southern Miss, and Texas State, who are 7-1 and 5-0 in the West, and you have Old Dominion 5-0 in the East. So those are the two teams who are leading the way so far in the first season. And also, let me go over the top 25. We have Miami at number 1, Alabama at number 2, USC, Ohio State, and Utah round out the top 5, followed by Oregon, Michigan, Notre Dame, Georgia, Penn State, Oklahoma State, Kansas, Boston College making their way up. They are 7-0. They jumped 3 spots from last week to this week after beating Virginia Tech. You have Missouri, Ole Miss, Tennessee, Florida, Syracuse 6-0, trying to make their way up closer to the top 10. We have UCF, Kentucky, Kansas State, Texas, Washington, Texas A&M, and Nebraska. So that's going to round out your top 25 so far, going towards the end of the season here. And then for the Heisman watch, we have Cameron Ward from Miami, Chandler Norris from North Texas, KJ Jefferson from UCF, Jalen Milroe from Alabama, Thomas Castellanos from Boston College. So that is going to be your 24 Heisman watch right there. And without further ado, I guess we're going to get into the...
Welcome to the Port City, Mobile, Alabama, home to the South Alabama Jaguars, Hancock Whitney Stadium, and we have been fired up about this match all week. Today, a showdown of a couple of foes from the Sun Belt, as we'll see a team coming off a crucial bye week, a crew looking to make a statement, taking on a squad hoping to prevent another L this week, the South Alabama Jaguars. Glad to have you with us for EA Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, David Pollock and Jesse Palmer with me in the booth. Guys, we are ready to tee it up.
All right, let's go.
Kickoff team lining up to send this one away.
Every win for us going forward is going to be very important.
Fielded in the end zone, it's Woods.
Skip this tackle. Every win for us going forward is going to be very important, with Texas State being 5-0 in the division. So it's not going to be easy going forward.
And these guys involve everybody in the...
And we know that we're not good with man defense. I don't really like to play man defense that much. I will do it sometimes when it's first down, when I probably think they're going to run the ball. Screen! Let's go, Randall.
And he never had a chance. As soon as he caught it...
If I know they're going to run the ball on first down, that's when I'll go man, and I'll probably do a man blitz. But I try to stay away from man because we're not that good at man yet. We're just not good in general yet. So, staying out of man, oh my. That was my mistake.
Really nice run there. Good, solid pickup, and they'll move the sticks with the first.
So they might be a run-heavy team. I just don't know what kind of offense they like to run.
You can see the center, the guard, the tackle's doing a good job.
But I'll say halfway through the first quarter, I'll probably have him figure it out.
Quickly.
There we go. Good tackle.
And just a short, safe pass play.
Really good tackle.
A nice job by the defense.
Our linebackers have been doing really decent this year.
They know this offense is going to try to find him.
We've given up some big plays here and there, but for the most part, they've been doing pretty good, except for that.
Not easy to do.
Still running at the 40.
And he's going to score.
Touchdown, Jaguars! And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
And these offensive coordinators tell you they want to start fast and they want to establish the run game. That is exactly what you did. First drive, you hand the football off, making the big explosive run, setting the tone for this football.
It felt like my guys were running in quicksand right there. He just ran past everybody.
And he's got the extra.
And that's another thing I'm going to have to... I did really good in the last game. I'm pretty sure most of you saw with stopping the run. The AI loves to get to the boundaries and then turn it upfield. So if you can stop that, then you can really control the CPU's run game.
A little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. As we take a look at our impact players.
All right, General Booty, let's go.
Well, these are simply put the leaders of this football team, and generally games go how these guys play. If they make plays, they've got a shot to win this one.
No doubt, they got to show up. These are the team leaders. These guys have to play well if they're going to win the football game.
On first down, here comes this offense. They'll try the left side.
It's been tough to run the ball all season.
And there is nowhere to go.
Man, nowhere to run on that play at all.
About all you can say is do better. But that's the problem. Are they able to do better?
And that's why you keep trying things, right? Keep trying to get on the perimeter, run it up the middle, try different things to see what you do well.
It's not a good, successful first play.
Second and 10. To throw.
Oh, that's a mean blitz, but we got Davis. First down, 3rd and inches. Never mind.
Quite get there, but boy, after that pickup, just a few inches to go for the first. An array of possibilities here. Ball sitting right at the 30. It'll be 3rd and short. They'll try to pick
that's a great run by Galloway. Galloway has been a really good backup running back for us. Still on his feet. Or on his knees, I should say.
First down.
And they may have caught the defense napping there a little bit, David, maybe expecting pass on that 3rd down, but because of the back's effort now, fresh set it down.
All right, so a lot of our running backs are getting kind of hurt late in the season.
And feel confident you're going to continue to move the sticks.
He wants to throw. And that incomplete.
Did not like that drop there.
Big hit on first down, 2nd down coming.
And the big tight end, a lot of times that's a bigger strike.
I've been trying my best to rotate
the hit on him.
my running backs out
And it came to the turf. Nice.
so they don't have too much baggage on them.
On 2nd down, he'll fire. Throw.
And that's going to be an interception.
And that pass is intercepted. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
By the defense, because I think they
Well, it didn't take long for that to happen.
get that one in over the middle of the field. Remember, it's a big zone coverage. They've all got their eyes on him back there in the pocket.
I really have to start to learn how to either throw the ball away or just
Guys,
run.
another look at this South Alabama offense. David, they'd love to do what they did last time and put this one in the end zone.
You ain't lying. They did a great job. The offense was...
Oh my gosh.
And the defense couldn't corral him, and he took it all the way. Touchdown, South Alabama.
It's so challenging to stop the middle of the field passes deep down. You stretch me in these zones. I got to run with you in man. It's always a good idea to run those deep posts, and you could tell they saw it all the way. Receiver, quarterback on same page, gets the big touchdown.
We could not have wanted or asked for a more worse start than what we have now. Down 14-0 already.
And put one more on the lead. That drive not too taxing on the playbook. One play, put it in the end zone just like that. About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown. The returner will field it and bring it back. Nice job.
We have the talent to come back.
Everybody stayed in their
I just have to play better.
16.
That's what needs to happen.
The offense will come onto the field again. To say this has been a slow start is a bit of an understatement, and they really need to get it going here, Jesse.
And we need to run the ball.
They're firing on all cylinders right out of the gate. Offensively for this unit, they've been slow and struggling. They need an explosive play to wake themselves up.
Yeah, and it's just the first quarter, so it's not the end of the world. You've seen slow starts, but you got to continue to pick and pick and pick.
A little banged up here.
Play or that scheme that you can use against this defense.
But not Davis.
It's Davis.
3rd and 5.
After making the catch.
Early in the game, as a DB, I'm settling in. It's okay if I give up 4, 6, 7 yards. I'm just trying to get settled in, gauge the speed, and then later on, I can adjust to the speed of the game.
To the air.
All right.
It's Moody.
Zone blitz. Oh.
Connection on 3rd down.
Wow. All right.
Hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's 4th down. They bring the punter onto the field.
So not a good start on the offensive side, or just not a good start overall.
He'll settle for some pretty good field position and make the fair catch at around the 35. The Jaguars offense ready to go back to work. Boy, David, they would love to stack another touchdown on top of that last drive.
And this offense did such a good job on the last drive.
Let's see if we can just settle down,
Didn't make those mistakes.
get some stops.
And they need to do it again on this one.
Yeah, you're right. They had the defense on their heels. You wonder what sort of communication
There we go.
was going on that sideline. What sort of changes were they able to make, because they got to stop at the leading right now.
And offenses want to continue to feature the run. They want balance. Even if it's not super successful, you can take it little bit at a time just to keep that defense honest.
Oh, quarterback keeper.
One-step wrap, two-step squeeze. This junior knows how to get him on the ground.
All right, so we got a 3rd down now.
Job by this defense. Understand, listen, that QB is a threat, and they're going to run all kinds of options, and he's going to run the football. They were dialed in and got that sucker to the ground.
All right, defense, let's get a stop. Let's get off the field.
From the gun, wants to pass. Feeling some heat.
There we go, a sack.
Well, we knew coming into
That's what we like to see. Hill with the sack.
really good about up front, and they won one right there, getting to the quarterback, creating a negative play, and they're going to need these guys.
All right, got our first stop of the game.
They are finding themselves in a hole here early.
Hopefully now our offense can do a little something.
On 4th down. They'll look
I'll be happy with a field goal at this point.
on the return. It's Hill.
Get rid of that goose egg.
This guy is a daring punt return man. He's not going to settle for the fair catch. A solid return gets a little bit of ground for the offense. So, guys, we'll see this offense again. Boy, 3 and out last time, David. They'd like to be more productive this time around.
Yeah, in the last drive, nothing really clicked. No rhythm. Got off the field really.
We get some running room. Barely anything. All right. So I'm probably let's focus. Let's see if we can just put the ball in the air. Let's see how that works out. Running has not done anything
Get much on 1st down.
as of right now. It's just putting me behind the sticks without throwing any interceptions.
Finds the tight end. And that had all the makings of bug meat windshield, but how about the little corner taking on the big tight end and keeping him from getting the first? They'll come to the line at the
For it to be South Alabama, this place is rocking right there. It's pretty loud.
from the gun, wants to pass.
Davis again.
Over the middle, it's Davis. They convert on 3rd down as he gets it to the 46-yard line.
3rd down, the focus of the defense has to shift. It has to change. We have to understand now exactly where the sticks are. We can't give up those plays for them to get beyond the sticks and get those first.
Wow. So I've noticed that doesn't work. If you're throwing a screen pass
Missed opportunity on
and you hold up on the left trigger or the left analog as you're throwing the ball, it's going to throw it past him. So you don't want to do that.
Smith takes the handoff.
All right.
And he has a solid
You got something.
The defense bottles him up.
I know the passing game sells and the passing game is exciting, but it's not exciting to get 5 or 6 yards of pop on the ground, but it will be very
This
successful.
may not be a popular decision, but I'm going to try for a
How
screen.
bold will they be on 3rd down after that last run? Motion trying to get the defense to show his hand. Pressure coming.
We got blockers. There we go.
Makes the
Good job,
grab,
Curry.
and it's enough for the
Good job, offensive line.
He's dragged to the ground.
And had they not picked up that first down, it would have been decision time for the head coach, right? You're kind of in no man's land on the fridge. Are you trying a long field goal? Are you going for it on fourth down? But because of the execution there and the nice throw, let's keep this drive going. Let's see if we can get 6.
They make the stop after the catch, and still some work to do to pick up that first down.
I want to get my running backs the ball in space as much as possible. And sometimes it doesn't work in the running game. But I can
Being that we're not really a good team,
some space out wide.
we're going to have long drives because
See if I can't get some big
I can only really nickel and dime my way down the field. Can't really throw the ball downfield a lot, even though my quarterback does have 94 throw power. His accuracy is really not that good.
Just got to block it up.
And my offensive line can't hold blocks for that long.
Might be able to do some more damage.
And they fail to hook up on third down.
Tell you what, I don't know if the offense was expecting.
That's fine. We can hit this.
Third and long and field goal.
We can hit this. Get there. There we go. We're on the board.
And everybody on an
We are on the board now.
They get the incompletion, now setting up fourth.
So after the last drive ended with a field goal, the kickoff team out there to send it away.
All right, so a stop turned into a field goal. See if we can get another stop.
Bring it out. It's Woods.
Turn it into a touchdown.
Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. South Alabama has it back. The Jaguar offense going to work. They'll have another opportunity to extend this lead after punting last time, David.
And it's important to put that punt behind you. It's over. Let it go. Get back to what you were doing that built this lead, Paul.
Yeah, and defense, obviously, they
See, don't let them get the edge.
last drive, so you got to put them on their
They can't get the edge. They can't really do anything else.
and try to show them some pictures they haven't seen yet.
That linebacker was a heat-seeking missile, and the heat that he sought was the ball carrier.
And Hopkins has been doing a really good job for me.
Making all the calls in the defense and understanding when I need to come through that gap and come through with bad.
Good deflection. Wow. I was playing underneath coverage, and he got back for that.
Yeah, but just
Good job.
squeeze the football instead of the turnover. It'll be third down. If they can,
I thought they were going to go for a
can really give you a
little
shot.
screenplay.
Lopez to pass.
All right, nobody's open.
Keeping the play alive.
Another stop on defense.
Line of scrimmage before he gets down.
A lot better.
And the Jaguars will call on their punt team. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away.
We have blocking.
Great speed.
We have blocking.
He was working his way on the return toward midfield. They'll stop him at the 46. Okay, so here comes the offense returning to the field.
Haven't been able to run the ball,
Have to be more aggressive.
but I'm going to see if I can take a shot downfield.
David kicking field goals.
No, especially when you're trailing. You got to have a little more urgency and maybe a little more aggressiveness, Jesse. And field goals are
Maybe next play.
done down the stretch.
Maybe next drive.
Take some shots, no doubt. Bottom line, when plays present themselves, you've just simply got to make them.
Got it in the middle. It's Harrison. Couldn't ask for much more there. A first down, and they're down to the 42.
I don't know who on defense is going to cover this guy. Honestly, he could be a problem for this defense.
We're just going to take this into the second quarter.
Line gets set. First down. Both teams made no secret they wanted to target their big play receivers, and they've done just that in the first. Now to see if they can answer this early blitz here in the second quarter.
Done a pretty good job so far. Texas State has a bye week this week, so
Here on first down.
they're not going to be playing.
The give is to Smith.
Make something out of nothing because they blew that stretch play up.
I like it. Just frustrate the defense. Get that 5 to 6 yards. Make them honor the run. Make them know that you're willing to run the football and run it effectively.
Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. They'll run it from the gun.
Oh, great cutback.
Just
Beautiful cutback.
getting it to the 23-yard line. It'll be first down.
Well, with the weapons this offense has, you knew it was just a matter of time in the run game before someone was going to break a long one. They'd just been running into a wall. They just couldn't seem to find their creases and get enough movement up front, but they finally got it there, picking up the first. Let's see what happens.
All right, now let's take a shot.
Not the most productive half for this offense so far, but finally starting to get it in gear. 1st and 10. Getting some heat.
Nobody was open.
His man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down.
Doesn't take this defense a lot of time to get to the quarterback, man. They've got speed all over the place. They hit him so quickly, and because of that, the ball falls incomplete.
The incompletion brings us to 2nd and 10. They'll try to get outside.
Decent blocking, but not much.
That defense pushing him out of bounds after a short gain.
Now, that's what you're trying to do as a defense. Limit those damages when they run the football. Get them on the ground, short gains to set your defense for positive situations down the road.
Really can't tell who's blitzing, but I'm going to slide half to the left because that guy over there looks, I don't like him.
3rd and long. He has to throw for it. Quarterback.
I'll get rid of it.
Pressure. Couldn't find anybody open.
Live to fight another day.
Move. You want to avoid the turnover, especially in the red zone. It'll be 4th down. And if the kicker can put one through,
Beautiful.
it'll be a successful drive. It's good. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Dynamite matchup today, fellas. Let's show you what's going down. Memphis needs to pick up the pace, but this puppy is far from over. And with this crowd there in Bluff City behind them, I'm kind of banking on a comeback. It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to Charlotte. We'll circle back if anything big happens in this college.
That guy is really pissed off over 3 points.
We'll be keeping an eye on everything going on.
That man is devastated. I just made that field goal.
Team is out there ready to boot it away.
It's like he lost a bet.
And they desperately wanted to attempt a return, but decided not to. Instead, they'll take the touch.
All right, I'm going to blitz on first down.
We'll have another look
I feel like they're going to run the ball.
offense. They missed an opportunity to extend this lead the last time they had it, Jesse.
Oh, it's a play action.
Right? Go back
There we go. Good defense.
earlier on in this one, and David, to me, that starts with being the more physical team.
Cat and mouse game.
The more physical team, but understanding the situation of the game. You're still winning. You got the football back. Now put a nice drive together and execute.
Last incompletion leaves them still sitting at their own 25 with 2nd and 10. Quarterback, quick pass to the receiver.
Don't let him get that edge.
Really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short.
Well, you got to give the defense a lot of credit on this play because they were doing a nice job understanding who had the football and where they were. So a nice job by the defense rallying around that ball carrier and now not giving up the first down.
Oh, good play. Come on, Williams. Get there, get there, get there.
And he's still up. Ripped off a huge chunk play on that one as he gets the first down before he...
Was not expecting him to throw that.
Well, after that last play, you can see how electrifying this guy is and how special he is after he makes the catch. If I'm on offense, I'm trying to find a lot of ways to get him touches in this game.
From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. They'll put the brakes on him at the 21, give him a yard.
Run game is good. Balance is good. Now listen, if the run game isn't good, then you got to pass the football a little bit more. But sometimes you got to keep them honest, take them chunk by chunk.
Didn't get much on first.
All right,
down.
defense.
2nd and 9.
Bend, but don't break for me.
Give to the running back.
Oh, you're breaking.
And he's able to find a little bit of running room before they get him down.
Listen, you got to be able to know what play to call and what hole to go through. Like the line blocks for a certain hole. Good job getting through the hole, getting what was blocked, getting a nice positive gain, making your situation really good on the next down.
These jet sweeps are really messing up my defense right now.
And he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Jaguars! They've extended the lead and taken control here in week 9.
Wow, this offense, they have a lot of faith in this running back, knowing if they get down into this area of the field, he can get it done and he can answer the bell. 2 rushing touchdowns already for this offense.
Ready to try.
All right, fall down by more points. Cannot trade
And the extra point will
touchdowns with field goals.
So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And they finished it off with a 14-yard run for the score. Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive. He'll bring it out. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stops.
What I'm gonna have to do is I'm gonna have to take him off of
Field to get the drive started.
kick and punt returns because he's getting injured
But it would behoove them to try to get
too
a
much.
touchdown.
Well, his wear and tear
Get
is
out of their comfort zone here.
is
Take it
affecting
a
him.
little bit and just start being more.
I need him more. I need him more on running out of the backfield than returning kicks and punts. So we're going to put man, who do we put there? Our backups in? No one's really fast. Like, nobody on our defense is fast. We put Godfrey in. He has 90 speed. It's the fastest that I see. Alright.
But that's what's going to happen for them to win this game.
Yeah, and when you're losing, obviously everything gets heightened. Everything becomes more critical. This drive is crucial because you've got to cut into this deficit and put some points on the board.
They'll snap it from the 25 here on first down. Quarterback reacting to what the D is showing. He's looking to throw it. Steps away to find some room.
There we go. Just start taking off. Start running the ball.
They force him out of bounds.
Can't be afraid to do so.
By this defense, man, it's so hard to limit these quarterbacks, and they're spreading you out all over the field. When they take off, it's hard to limit the damage. Nice job limiting the damage. And I tell you what, make it physical. Finish those plays and try to tackle that guy and make him think about running the football in the future.
Every yard running the ball
At the 37.
is tough.
Well, they needed 2 yards for that first down. The running back doing just enough to make sure he keeps this drive alive.
But I can't give up on the running game.
First down after converting with the run. Wide receiver now comes in motion. Quick pass on the jet motion.
That's some good blocking.
They can rely on this guy to pick up solid yardage when they need it, and he's out to the 43.
And the defense, you hold your breath. When this receiver has the football out in space, you have got to make sure you're playing with outstanding pursuit. Nice job there.
Don't be afraid to take off, hero.
You've got to keep
2 yards. Don't be afraid to take off. There you go.
And that's a really good job by this defense because remember, when the quarterback runs, now you got an extra blocker because he's not just handing it off and standing there, and they still did a good job at the point of attack, kind of strung it along and made him run out of bounds.
This defense will try to force a fourth down on 3rd and short from the 45.
Ooh.
And they're able to get a 3rd down stop here.
I think I'm going to go for this. We're having a good drive.
Better figure out a plan for this D tackle. He is tough to.
I think we can get 1 yard. As much as 1 yard
He's going to be a problem moving forward.
has been tough to get,
On that last play.
I think we can get it.
Running for it on 4th down. Slammed to the ground, but not before he gets the first down. That's the mindset of this entire offense. They're not going to let you off the hook just because it's 4th and 1.
And that running back, he wanted the ball too. You could see there right after the 3rd down play, looking at his sideline, saying, give me the ball. I want to go get this. I'm going to make a play for my team. And he comes through big time.
They've softened them up with a run. Now to throw
We
it.
can take off again. Actually, no.
He'll let one go down the
Oh, wow. He came back and tipped that. That is insane.
It is a valuable tool to have a quarterback that can extend a play like that. But sometimes you're smart
That is insane.
and just take something easy and not invite disaster.
Because when you roll out, you're rolling out, you're cutting the field in half, right? The defense starts to run from one side to where
I didn't want him to take a hit, but nobody was blocking.
kind of shrinks and it kind of becomes a little bit of backyard ball. And you can tell he forced that with him in there. Didn't get the interception, thank goodness, but it wasn't a great decision.
Ninth play of the drive coming up, but this one will be tough. 3rd and long. Looking for a man. It's Moody.
Nobody's open.
And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf. And here comes the punt team. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away.
All right, we got a little bit of backspin. Oh, I missed it. Damn it.
Team does a good job and touches it dead. No return on this one. The Jaguars offense ready to go back to work. How about that last drive? Just carved him up in the air, David.
Yeah, and how about that quarterback? You gave him the ball, and he delivered the goods. Great job taking apart the defense, Jesse, on that last drive.
He really
I'm going to start blitzing a lot more now.
just reading coverage and being accurate.
They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. He'll try the left
Don't let him get the edge.
Jukes his way from all. And he's able to shed 1 tackle and pick up pretty good yardage.
It's really frustrating when you get a guy in his spot. He's in the hole. He's there to do his job. And you can't get the guy on the ground. That's your job. Get him on the ground. You know, especially a guy that's...
Yes!
Pass intercepted.
A pick. Oh, I couldn't get past him. I should have juked. Let's go.
Interception.
And that's just excellent coverage. Man, cover 1, nowhere to throw the football. Look at everybody playing man across the board, and you still got the safety in the middle of the field. Nobody open, and if I'm the QB, man, I don't need to force it. I don't force it into tight windows. If it's
All right.
there, he throws it, unfortunately.
Let's see what we can do.
Bad decision by the QB there.
See if we can score before the half.
Now this offense is back on the field. Toss sweep right. Shakes off the tackle.
Oh, good broken tackle.
And this guy has some shiftiness to him.
I mean, they're just...
The defense.
It is difficult to run the ball.
You want to talk about making it easy for an offensive coordinator. You
But like I said, I can't just give up on it.
first down, make that 2nd down really, really manageable. That's a great job by the offense.
Back to throw. It's Moody. Gets open down the middle. And that is a nifty bit of navigation to get through that traffic and get the 1st down.
Well, we knew coming into this game, this offense was going to try and get this receiver involved and get him involved early. So here they are just finding an easy completion. It's not a touchdown, but they just want to get this guy lathered up and get him.
We got some good blocking.
A 7-yard pickup. It'll be.
This could be a good drive for us.
We've reached the 2-minute warning, and this thing has been one-sided, and they hope to at least have something to feel good about going into halftime. They ran it on 1st down, now on 2nd. He's looking to throw. Deep shot for the end zone.
Oh, Wiley! Come on, baby.
By the hit.
That's what I'm talking about. That is how you close. And when a guy's going
3rd and 3.
you make sure he doesn't make it. Physicality.
Can we get 3 yards on the ground?
And guess what? Not only this play does he feel it,
Cut it back upfield.
or feels footsteps, this will pay dividends.
Brought down to the ground, but he has enough for the 1st down.
Been really impressed watching this offense this year and how good they are on 3rd down. The reason they're so efficient, they don't have penalties, they keep these 3rd downs manageable, and they've got a special talent at running back that can find his way to the sticks.
Leave you in the block.
Pass. Pocket starts
Nope,
to collapse.
nope. I'm not taking that sack.
Nobody open. He just throws it away. And
We're not taking any sacks, as a matter of fact.
And that goes down as incompletion, but that's a smart play. And the QB coach, OC, will be very happy with the decision of the quarterback. He got outside the pocket. He obviously was he's outside the tackle boxes. He knew he could throw it away as long as he got it past the line of scrimmage. Nothing there.
At least you caught that one.
Live to fight another down.
A nice job by the QB there, timing out that drag throw. It's zone coverage, so he's got to make sure he gets it to his receiver in a window to allow him to catch the ball.
Oh,
and he was hit just as he was.
man. We have to take another field goal.
And this kicker is turning into old reliable. He's already knocked through a couple times.
Oh, my gosh.
And he missed it. No good. Missed opportunity with the field goal, and the deficit is still 15.
That's just the chip shot. That's just a field goal they got to make, guys.
South Alabama has it back to Jaguars.
You get a turnover and do nothing with it.
It's been an impressive first half, and Jesse, they'd love nothing better than to tack another one on before the break.
And why would they want to stop at this point? Everything they've dialed.
Oh, we almost had another one playing underneath coverage.
And how critical is it for this defense to get a stop down right now before the half? They can create some momentum on their side by getting a stop before the half.
Still at their own 20 after that last incompletion. It's 2nd and 10. Lopez wants to fire. Unloads to the wideout.
Oh, he's way off target.
Make the grab. Quarterback just missed him.
But slightly. All right, 3rd down. I want to get the ball out of his hands very quickly.
Tried to guide that one in, and it disrupted the timing.
Yeah, and just like in basketball, when you shoot a shot and you start trying to aim it, you really miss. You know, quarterbacks, they got to quickly be able to recognize, do I need to fire it? Do I need to put a little air underneath it? And it's
All right, you know what? Let's call timeout.
to be able to do, but over time, you see they have less.
Maybe we can do something here if we get a good return.
Tight game here late in the first half. The Jaguars.
It all depends on what happens on the first play, on 1st down.
Here's the return. That's a perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yardage you can and help out the offense. Guys, this offense coming back out onto the field. Getting late here in the first half, they'll have a chance to make this a one-possession game.
The offensive play caller here has to really be dialed in. It's important down 2 possessions, Dave, that they're able to score some points. So you got to call your best stuff in this 2-minute situation.
And such a good opportunity to cut it to
Nobody was open, so I just chucked it.
get some good juices going for the second half, because obviously, you built yourself a little bit of a deficit. You need some good things to happen, and it needs to happen on this possession.
They'll spread the defense out, going 5 wide on 2nd and 10.
Davis again, 1st down. All right. He's the only one that's been doing anything for us this half.
From taking that one even further after the catch. From the 33, it's 1st and 10. Looking to move it through the air.
Davis again. Timeout.
There's a timeout called as this offense tries to find a way to draw a little closer.
Look, I know this guy's tiny, but on these slant throws as a DB, you got to get your hands on him because he's just too quick. He's going to cross your face too easy otherwise, and he did right there.
Looking downfield, it's Moody.
Oh.
And that pass will be jarred loose on 2nd down. That brings.
I cannot believe my offensive line held up for that long, though.
Now, they missed a field goal on the last drive, but you need to get points here, so they need to pick up some yardage to at least get in range for their kicker. Looking to throw for it. Right down the middle. Oh, he dropped it. He had the pick in his hands and a chance for one of his big plays, and he couldn't hang on.
We'll kick a field goal.
Well, on 3rd and short and field goal range, they dial up the pass play. Quarterback was trying to get through his progressions. There was just simply nobody open. Couldn't make an accurate enough throw. Ball falls incomplete. Now setting up a big decision here on 4th down.
That late in the half field goal always gives you a little boost going to the locker room, and they'll need to finish off these final few seconds and not allow them to answer. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come.
Defense has played really good in the 2nd quarter, though.
Running out of time here in the first half, they're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. From the gun, running back on the move. And more yards.
Come on, come on, come on, come on. No, you cannot be serious.
Touchdown, South Alabama. And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
Man, this guy is such a weapon because he's so dangerous if he gets into the 2nd level. Great vision, and then it shows you the speed.
Just straight wheels, erasing angles. A lot of times when you're chasing guys that are so fast like this, you're like, I got him, I got him. No, I do not. What a big, long touchdown run. Pad those stats, young fella.
That does not just happen.
Lining up to tack.
That's the 3rd time that's happened this season. That they've scored on a running play at either the end of a half
Lead is 19.
or the end of the game to win the game.
Drive will
There's something wrong, and
hit the big net.
my players are so slow. I have nobody in the secondary
And they're about
faster than an 88. I don't think so.
10. They finally make the stop, but that one will make those half.
All right, halftime.
Nicer as we head to the break. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Guys, it is tough to beat the pageantry and quality of play so far today in Mobile. And the story of the half has been that elite corner. We were told he was tough to throw against. He's basically taken away an entire side of the field when he's out there, causing turnovers and getting physical. How often do we say that about lockdown guys? And how this offense schemes against him in this second half will be fun to watch. And with that, let's head back inside Hancock-Whitney Stadium.
Thanks for that breakdown, Kevin.
All right, so our goal this half
The Jaguars
is to stop the run
to crank up the second half.
and stop the run. That's it, stop the run.
Out of the end zone. He's brought down to the 6.
And see if we can run.
Off to take the touchback. And let's see what kind of ball.
Stop the run and try and run.
They start this third quarter in a big hole, and they have to start climbing out right now.
And they're going to have to be really aggressive, Reese. Like, this offense, when I'm playing from behind, every possession means so much more. And if you look the other side, the defense, they haven't given much resistance.
Yeah, nothing has gone their way in the first half offensively, and you know now, based on how this defense is playing with their confidence, that you are going to be challenged on every single snap. So buckle up, get your mind right, and get ready to come back in this game.
And
Or see if we can catch the ball.
thanks to a big hit.
You can sense the frustration building on the field and on the sideline for this team because on paper, they're the better team. From a player standpoint, from a record standpoint.
Nah, that is false. We are not the better team. We're just lucky to be here.
Make a play to turn this thing.
We're lucky to be here. We're lucky to be a program.
Showing
Davis! Oh.
And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's fourth down. The punt team makes its way onto the field. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. He only needs a sliver of daylight. Coverage team able to put a stop to that return at the 42-yard line. Guys, we'll have another look at this South Alabama offense. And that last drive, if you want to call it that, was efficient.
All right, stop the run.
David, see if they can do it again.
The jet sweeps.
They're not going to give it right back to him. You break that long of a run, get a touchdown, Jesse. I'm assuming he's going to touch it again.
You're absolutely right, David. Everybody in this stadium, I think, is expecting him to get it again, too. Big-time players make big plays in big games. Let's see what he can do here.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Wide out in motion. Just feeds the running back.
That jet play is getting me every time.
7-yard line,
Every single time it gets me.
I think Jesse and Reese could call offensive plays for any team. If they're having this much success on the ground, it starts with the ground game, right? Like, you can chew up these kind of plays, then I can play action later on and take shots. But right now, defense.
I'm going to keep blitzing.
Run game that's been chewing them up.
got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Lopez to pass.
Woo! He tried to throw a screen. We were there, though. 3rd and 10.
Now facing a 3rd and long. Now the play fake.
Nobody's open.
Fighting off.
Oh, he should have fumbled that one.
He's not going to make it. The defense denying him the first down.
They're going for it, though. I feel like they're going to pass.
Scramble and just couldn't get to the first down marker. You could tell he wanted to pass the football. Maybe it wasn't.
I really feel like they're going to pass.
A little bit too soon, but usually when you take off, you better,
yep, there it is.
Get close to that first down marker or get
yes, he dropped it. Oh my gosh, I was so terrified.
Frustration as they turn it over on down.
So terrified. I don't know how he got past him.
Defense has dialed up this time. Looking for a productive play on first down. They'll give it to the back. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up.
They're strong and they're strong. Defensive tackles, they're strong. There's such big jokers in the middle where they just lock out those offensive linemen. And running backs, listen, they don't have much of a chance when you got that 300-plus pound guy.
Oh, finally a big run.
You tend to go to the ground pretty quickly.
He showed it all there. A little elusiveness, a little power, and he's got the first down.
That felt good.
That has got to be demoralizing if you're on defense because they just ran the ball right up the middle, down your throats, and they gashed you.
Touch pass on the jet sweep. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
The first thing you have to do to make these plays successful offensively is I have to block the edge. I got to get my speedster in space. They didn't do a good job of getting that guy out there in space where he can really use his jets. Nice job by the defense understanding it, seeing it, rallying to it, and tackling that guy for him.
I'm glad he didn't catch that one.
Pass is incomplete, and they might be fortunate it wasn't knocked free for a fumble. It'll be 3rd down.
Well, another incompletion, and you can see the frustration building, but you got to give the defense credit. They came into this one knowing no one was giving them a shot because of their record, because of what their stats are on paper, but they're playing better football.
Catch that one, though. Ah.
They're making the most plays.
Oh, he dropped the football. He had it right in the middle of the field and just ran before he finished the catch. It'll be 4th down. And the ball comes to rest right there.
No can do on offense right now.
Offense ready to go back to work. These last couple of drives, Jesse, have been about the defense making clutch stand.
I think for this offense, they can stay aggressive knowing that their defense is going to bail them out time and time again.
Yeah, and especially when you go for those 4th down situations, you do that a lot of times because you know you.
Oh, look out! And they pick up a better than 30.
They got me. They got me in man.
Defense brings him down.
Well, how about the offense setting that play up? We've seen earlier in the game a couple shorter throws. They're just trying to suck those.
I'm going to keep blitzing, though.
Anticipating that they would get an opportunity to take a shot. They called the perfect play at the perfect time right there.
Ooh, get him down.
And that's a very productive first down play and bringing up 2nd and 3. The RPO, fire complete to the left. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short.
Defense has been playing better.
After the strong run on 2nd down, 3rd down coming. Do they do it again? They'll try to run for it. Just nowhere to go against this defense to find that single yard he needed on 3rd down. And the Jaguars will bring the punt.
I feel like they're going to fake it.
He's getting a lot of work. 4th time he's punted tonight. And the return man will have no chance as
okay.
Sails out of bounds.
What can we do that's going to work on offense?
On the field to start this drive.
As of right now, I don't know the answer to that.
I'd like to keep him on the sidelines in this drive.
Yeah, it's not something you want to say very often. You don't want the punter out there. This offense needs to get back lathered up and get a little bit more of a rhythm.
The best way to do that, identify where your best players are and just get them the football. Give these guys some touches to kickstart this offense.
That last completion sets him up on 2nd down. To the air, it's Booty. They're bringing heat. And the
wow.
rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19.
And a great job by the defense.
Really hoping they were playing man there.
Eyes on the quarterback, taking away the options, and then finally the pass rush gets home.
We just don't have any options ever.
And this offense is already in a world of trouble. They could really use a conversion, not to mention multiple scores. trying to get to it. That pass is well off.
Can't get open either.
Hit as he was trying to throw, and they can't convert on third down. They bring the punter onto the field now. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today.
I don't know how much better they are than us. I didn't look at their ratings, but
Try to take a chance, but not
it seems like their defense is really good.
South Alabama has it back. The Jaguar offense going to work. Here's another opportunity, Jesse, to stretch out this lead after punting last time.
I think it goes back to your playmakers, Reese. I think it's finding the guys that have been working for you.
That's me. I clicked on the wrong person. He was wide open.
And there's obviously no need to panic.
When it rains, it pours. It's one of those games.
Football. You got to be smart with the football, make your plays, put a good drive together here.
Wants to throw on first down.
Caught me in underneath coverage.
And they'll finally catch up to him, but not before a big chunk of yardage is picked up.
It's like I'm forced to play zone,
Scary about this offense.
but they're just going to run the ball.
Perimeter that can change the game in one single play, and you saw it right there. Too much speed on the perimeter to create that explosive play.
Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. Pushes ahead for a pickup of 1 down to the 13.
All right, time is running out. Time is running out very quickly for us to do something.
Second down in the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. The secondary walks up on the line, showing press.
False start. Can't do that. What?
So
Excuse me?
attack for the defense, and they'll move it up 5 yards. That penalty's the last thing this defense needed. Now it's 2nd and 4. Little touch pass to the receiver. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up.
Got to give the defense credit. Watching film, anticipating. They knew that this offense had this play in their back pocket. They knew about the speed of this wide receiver and different ways they were going to try to get him involved. Everybody on defense on the same page.
Out of bounds. All right.
Yeah, and 3rd and short, that choose
Well,
to run, throw.
they may miss this. I don't know.
They know they're in field goal range. They can take the 3.
Number 99. Are you going to miss it?
Right down the boulevard. It's good. And that lead grows even bigger. They're really starting to extend that lead as they get ready to kick it away again. He'll start the return inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage
Okay.
team, and they stop him at the 21. Out comes the offense as they get set to take over.
Still don't know what to do on offense.
Starting to look a little monotonous. Punt.
Going into the 4th quarter.
And their defense is starting to get a little frustrated, too. They just
And we're done running the ball.
feel
can't.
possession after possession. Jesse, this offense needs to get their heads out of there. You know what?
The punter
Say
on
it.
the sideline with the offense
Say it.
right now.
Out of what?
She's not used to this. This offense,
I like my head up there.
they got to put a drive.
You ever think about that?
Get some balance going, running and throwing the ball.
Oh, he had it and he dropped it. Almost one of those big plays he's known for. It'll be 3rd down.
And you didn't have a lot of panic in the first half. But man, you're starting to get now in the second half. And this offense just has really, really struggled, underperformed. You know you're a better team, but this offense hasn't shown it. This team hasn't shown it. It's the 3rd quarter. They got to get it going now.
Oh, he is not being blocked. Interception.
Back across his body and it's picked off. Even with minimal gain on the return, they're working with a short field from the 36.
It's really hard when that quarterback gets outside the pocket because it cuts off half of the field. Once he starts to roll out, everybody starts to sprint to the other side of the field. You know you're not going to throw it across your body going to the right. Great job by the defense closing it off and making the interception.
Off the play fake on first down. Complete to the right. And he's knocked down immediately, but they're in the red zone at the 14. Great spot to attack there, right off the turnover. Try to strike and keep them reeling.
Absolutely. Coaching 101.
We've been reeling since the opening
And you
kickoff.
get the ball back on offense. Attack, attack, attack. Use the momentum. Try to make a big play.
Fights his way ahead. They get him down after a pickup of 3. They'll mark it at the 12. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. DB's right up on the receivers.
All right, fourth quarter.
South Alabama has the lead. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. One more quarter to go, and it looks as if we are ready to play.
Well, we've been getting some stops this half.
We'll start the quarter offense,
But
snap it on second down.
the offense is just not good enough.
They'll ride the running back and leave it with him.
And that's a touchdown.
Touchdown, Jaguars! And the route is on. As they push that lead out, a really good opportunity to get back in the win column.
Man, this has been a complete performance. The defense has been lights out, and the offense, obviously, just continues to pour it on. This is what you call having a great day. Putting it all together, offense, defense, complementary football.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Guys,
I think it's safe to say now,
this weekend,
just to put some backups in, let them get some reps, because this game is over.
But it's only a couple of points.
So we don't want anybody to get hurt,
To show the poise of
miss any weeks or anything. It was a good showing. It was a good outing, but was not able to get anything going. Put Curry there. Smith is playing there. And we'll put the backups.
Back in this. It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to Nebraska. We are the eyes and ears of the college football fan, and we've got you covered all day here in studio, guys.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it
Well, look at that. Now we get a big hole.
just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling. They're out to the 35.
I think it's just too little too late, David, at this point.
It
It's
is.
a play that they could have used a lot
It
earlier
really
in this
is.
game, but because of miscues, they're down by a lot late, and I don't think they're going to have enough time to claw back into this one.
Yeah, and I'm fine with you running that play if you want to do that. My goal now is with this lead, if you want to run it, so be it, but just don't give up the big plays. Let that clock continue to roll. Make him earn it all the way down the field and take a lot of time off that clock.
Last play was a near disaster, now dealing with 2nd and 13. Trying play action. Fires to the wideout.
That's a good pass.
On target over the middle. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49.
The offense has struggled. They're not going to win this game, but trust me, this coaching staff is
It's not like you have to keep
find
repeating it.
things to build off of for next week. And after an explosive play like that, maybe they can generate just a little bit of momentum and gain a little bit of confidence that they can keep coaching up heading into their next game.
And a nice run there before the defense finally makes the stop.
Yeah, this coaching staff, they're getting this offensive line lathered up and into a rhythm. Now they're letting them drive off the ball on first down on these running plays, and they're getting chunks of yardage.
Give to the back.
Oh, that's another great. Now we're blocking.
But not until
We haven't blocked this way all game.
Well, on offense,
Is there something you want to tell me, offensive line? Do you not like the starting running back?
tremendous movement up front. They're climbing in the second level.
Wow.
And really giving these backs and ball carriers a lot of room to run all game long.
buying some time. Throws to the wideout. Finds a man by himself. And they'll finally bring him down after he rips off a huge...
This is the best drive we've had
Hard to be on the run.
since the first quarter.
It's just very tough. Very few people
Close
can do
to it.
Again, we see the freaks and we see the highlights all the time, but that's a tough thing to do. He made it look pretty easy.
He'll come out throwing on first down. Snags it.
Oh, he caught that? He held on to it.
6, but that D knocks him down at the 2.
They're playing ball now.
When you got a guy like that working for you in the slot, he has such a good feel to find the open spaces in the defense just makes life so much easier for his quarterback.
And he was straining for the goal line, but the defense stopped him short.
Well, and on these little push passes, timing is so important. You're trying to snap.
Looking for our first touchdown of the day.
He's hitting the outside, David.
We've been in the red zone a lot.
Such a difficult spot.
There we go.
For the touchdown.
Yeah, and listen, that is awesome to see the guys continue to fight, continue to keep competing, because this game is over. Like, we don't need to fool y'all. We're not trying to get y'all to stick around and improve ratings. Like, the game's over, but you're continuing to fight. You're powered in for the touchdown, and show your kids that we're going to always fight no matter what the score is.
He'll try to tack on one more. Splits the uprights. So it's a 77-yard.
Well, we have some kind of fight in us. At least the backups do.
About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown.
That was the easiest drive we've had all game. Like, we have no issues with that drive.
25, no attempt at a return. Guys, we'll have another look at
I'm going to keep the starting defense in just in case something exciting happens.
They'll put this one
Not expecting it to, but
from the 20.
it is college football. Anything can happen.
Motion from the offense. Try to get the edge with a quick touch pass. Now after that run, they're in pretty good shape at the 30-yard line.
And these little touch passes, man, they're just the easiest completions ever for quarterbacks. Palmer, I bet you would have loved being able to just flip it forward. That counts as to your completion percentage, which is good. And then it's all run after the catch, so pretty easy for a QB.
You wouldn't have been the only All-American in this booth, David, if I were allowed to have a push pass.
We're going to keep blitzing.
My quarterback, I'll tell you that. It is so hard to defend. It's so hard to seal that edge, especially when this guy's full speed ahead coming around the right side.
All right, we're going to get another stop.
He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose.
Can we score
The Jaguars
very quickly?
To punt it away. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. He'll get away another punt. He's been really active today, and no doubt he's going to earn his varsity letter.
Uh-oh! This is going to be a punt return! Maybe! It is! Touchdown!
It's a touchdown!
That's a quick score.
Daylight the instant the ball touched his hands, and he darted to it and took it.
That's a quick touchdown.
Hardest things to do in football, to catch the ball as all these guys are flying around you, and you got to take it, make a miss, try to find spaces and creases that aren't there. Great job making a huge play. Special teams and punt returns coming up big.
I don't want to go for 2 yet. Do a stretch play. I think we could. Oh, I said I didn't want to, but we're going to go for it. I don't want to call any timeouts.
They're going to run it. He's not quite going to get there, and the try for 2 fails, and they are unable to cut into this lead any further. The kickoff team is out there after that punt return for a touchdown. They'll try to pin him deep.
All right, we still have to get a stop, score, get a 2-point conversion, get a stop again, score, get a two-point conversion.
He was
So
looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18.
a lot needs to still happen.
The Jaguars offense ready to go back to work. The last time we saw this offense, we had to look quick. It was a 3-and-out, Jesse.
They just had no rhythm in that last drive. So
Who's guarding him?
And make a play, David, and get this thing going.
Yeah, let's find some juice. Find your guy. Find those plays that you know you can run inside out, forward, backwards. Get some first downs, get some positive momentum.
And if it ain't broke, don't fix it, right? This is what got this team in this position to win this game. Aggressive offense, taking shots. Here we are in the 4th quarter. They've got the lead. Why stop?
It may be me just thinking this, but I think he needs to fumble the ball. That'd be great if he did that. Oh, no.
At the 40, there he goes. Big gain on that one as he steps out of bounds with a first down.
Man.
RPO, and he kept it.
Jets, they run the replay, forget handing the football off. He takes off, and he is a running back in open field, chewing up yards. Nice big play by that young man.
Quick pass on the fly motion.
Nope. Not going to work. At the end of the game, I finally got it.
Great heads-up awareness by the cornerback on that play. He saw the receiver get the ball. He shot downhill and made a nice tackle.
The give to the back. Relentless, tough running gets it down to the 4.
I think coming into this season, they thought in order to have success, we have got to be able to run the ball and get this guy going. He hasn't scored yet this year, but...
And he might go for slants. The CPU always go for slants down here.
Lets it go to the end zone. Just threw that one way too far.
3rd and short in college football today. You see so much more pass.
Can we get him to miss?
Stays aggressive.
Can we get him to miss? Nope.
They're in field goal range. They got that 3 in their back pocket.
Splits the uprights. Good. And now the lead is extended a little further. They keep pushing that lead out, and the kickoff team's getting some work. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21.
No need to really try and do anything else this game. It's over.
Need to go back to work. They'd love to put a long drive together here as they start from their own 21. They'll knock him down after a 6-yard gain to the 27.
But yeah, I hope you guys liked this format of Dynasty mode. It's going to be a lot easier for me to put out content and you know, put out these games for you guys to see. And I'll be able to get through seasons a lot more quicker.
Got him downfield.
Rather than streaming and playing maybe 2 or 3 games in one night.
And you see so many smart wide receivers, so many smart tight ends.
And then what I'll do is I'll try to I'll play the games throughout the week and all that, and we'll get through the season, and then we'll do off seasons on the weekend, like a Friday, Saturday, or Sunday, something like that.
Going up top on
But
first down.
I think, oh, wide open,
On the move.
Davis.
Finds a man on the right. And they were looking for a chunk play, and they got it. The explosive.
The best pass play we've had all game.
We've reached the 2-minute warning, and we see miracles in college football all of the time.
There's
And they
not going to be any miracles in this game.
That last play has this defense on its heels. Now it's 1st and 10 from the 21.
And there's a holding.
To the ground, but there's also a flag down. Let's check the call.
Holding, offense.
That penalty moves the ball back 10 yards.
So we're going to put 2 o'clock on, and we're going to go ahead and get up out of here.
They'll go to the ground. Really nice stop there from this senior leader.
The big defensive tackles in the middle, they're not always the best pass rushers, but they are strong, and I say country strong.
They were better than us from the opening kickoff.
Out on the line of scrimmage.
Defense played really good
They wrap running backs up, and
in the beginning of the 3rd, kind of going to the 4th. And then they just scored some more touchdowns, and then that was it. So
What they need to move the stick.
defense is not good. I know that much.
It's so hard to push the ball down.
I have to pick and choose whenever I
We bring in more DBs.
blitz or go zone. It's kind of like a cat and mouse game because we're not fast. So if I blitz and my players are in man coverage, I have to make sure that they're not pressing.
3rd down becomes something.
I have to make sure that they're playing off
Now
coverage.
it's a situation where they can go out.
But even that is still difficult because
there as a defensive guy,
they're not going to be able to
I'm thinking pass. They
get there and cut off the defender. But
And it's so nice
hey,
to have this
good
guy
game
running
still.
back too, right? Because you could throw
Even though we lost,
3rd down,
I'm happy about that.
and he's got the vision and the athleticism.
I'm not happy that we lost,
to
but
keep the drive going.
you know,
Oh, that was a pretty
did what we
rough
could.
showing there by this team. Just couldn't find a way to get things going and come up with the win.
Just got outplayed.
214 yards, 4 touchdowns by Braylon.
Plays to be made. At the end of the day, they just did not execute well.
We'll remember that.
Any of the 3 phases on any
He
side
just,
of
I mean, he just ran right past us.
Lots to
Just ran right past the defenders.
away and a lot to learn from. I mean, losses definitely hurt, they sting, but a lot of times most teams refocus and they get a sense of urgency now that they got a loss in that column. So watch the tape, watch what you need to improve on, and go attack it in practice.
That's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, our entire broadcast team, I'm Reese Davis. This has been another presentation.
All right, 15 for 24, 229 yards, a touchdown and interception. See, he didn't do much on offense. It was the running from Edwards, 11.8 a carry. That's what killed us. And then they had this guy here. I think they had both of their receivers doing their jet passes. So that was killing us too. Spread the ball around, but again, Davis was the only one doing anything for us. Everybody else, not a good game. Also, could not run the ball. Could not run the ball at all. My top running back this season, only 10 carries for 45 yards. And then Curry with a late touchdown in the end. And then passing, we had more attempts because we couldn't run the ball. And even though we had more attempts, we could not get anything going in the air, and 2 interceptions. So, very tough game overall for us. Offense, definitely offense, but defense as well. 206 yards passing. Total offense 342. So tough game for us. All right, so let's go ahead and go to next week, and we will see if we get any commitments. I don't think we will. We don't, but we're in first place with a lot of these 3-star commitments or 3-star prospects, and I think that we're in good position to have them commit to us. It just might take a while to do. So this is going to be a bye week for us, and I'm going to just check out the conference standings and see where we are. So we dropped down to 6th. South Alabama, who just beat us, jump up ahead of us. Texas State did not play last week, but Old Dominion did, and they lost their first conference game. So now they're 5-1 in the conference, 5-4 overall, and we are 4-4 and 3-3. So let's go ahead and check out some recruiting. And we only have one recruit so far this year, which is a fullback. But other than that, I am focused on getting this 3-star Jim, who is probably going to be one of our best recruits. And it looks like we might get him. We're going to be putting a lot of focus in getting him, because who knows what TCU and Rice or Air Force are going to do. They could just come out of nowhere and just, send him a scholarship. But I think we're looking pretty good on a lot of these prospects. I think that it's going to be a good signing year for us for the first season. But I'm not really expecting anything. I'm not expecting to get some of these players, though. Some of these players I'm going to have to drop from. Like this guy here, the strong safety. I might have to pull out of this race soon. Also with the middle linebacker. So some of these guys at the bottom, I'm going to have to pull out from. But some of these guys, I will be able to maybe, pull for. And we have a Jim punter here. Have not seen a punter with a Jim. The only thing that scares me is that his kick power is only a 72. But being that he is a Jim, he probably has a good development trait, which is going to help him get that kick power up a lot quicker than most punters. So probably by the end of his senior season, his kick power will probably be in the mid to high 90s. But yeah, that is going to be it for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I hope you guys enjoyed the way that we're going to be doing things and videos from now on. So please leave comments in the comment sections. Tell me what you think. Are we going to win enough games to be bowl eligible? We need to win 2 more games, but even if we win 2 more games, it's not a guarantee, because I have won 6 games in here before on this game, and we have not went to a bowl game. So winning 6 games is not guaranteed. So can we win 6 games or more? Leave it down in the comment section. And until next time, have a good day.